racist, full of hate, and ready to start robbing people. You know?
Yeah, that's that. See,
Oh man.
that's my 2 years. My 2 years that I experienced, I got schooled. Uh, how to be more violent, how to be more criminal, how to be more hate,
Yeah.
how to be more hatred. You know,
Yeah.
when they start implementing that you can't hang, you can't talk, you definitely can't eat or you can't even share. Hey, you're just like, man, fuck, I'm not used to the type of stuff. So it builds some type of
Oh man.
hatred, and you're like, man, I don't want this hatred, but it's part of the
Yeah.
environment. It's part of the
Part
environment.
about. Yeah. See, that's the difference in Alabama prison. It's pretty rough in there. But like I say, man, you know, if you just come in and do your time and stay away from that homosexual stuff, man, you pretty much straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think
Yeah,
yeah.
but they
Like I
do
say,
send
Texas.
dude.
guys. They do send guys with like possession cases to to the higher camps like level fours or level fives. I have seen that. Like they had one little guy. He was killed. I think it was last year, if I'm not mistaken. But he had just a little short time, and he was killed. And I think it was Eastern Adventures or somewhat like that.
Mm.
But I see now it goes on, not just in this state, but another state, which is Texas.
Hey, what? Think about this. What if some guy just sells a little pot in here in Texas, and he happens to be gay? Okay, he's just like in a relationship with one person or whatever, and now he goes to prison. All of a
Yeah.
sudden, just because he's gay, they want to make a hoe out of him. You know?
Yeah, see, that's what
Oh yeah. Now that sounds like Alabama. That's Alabama. There off the top.
But do you see that
If you
this?
go in there showing gay tendencies, you're gonna be made a whole lot. That's just bottom
Yeah,
line.
yeah. But you see though that he ain't even got a choice in the matter just because he was. You
Yeah.
see,
Yeah.
that's the
Mm.
way it rolls in there, man. And all of them ain't gonna be happy about it. Like there might be some they get in there and oh boy, they're like a kid in a candy store, you know.
yeah. See, look, check this out, Bobby. There's this dude named Broderick Johnson. He went by the name of Poco, right? He said he's actually a gay male. He went to prison for I think a simple theft case in the 90s, and he said
Mm.
he got sold over 100+ times to different gangs from the Tango Sananto to the Disciples to the Mandingos to
Yeah,
to every faction that you can think about. He was
Yeah.
sold, and I did a video of him, right? And he's currently locked up, and he's like, man, look, I want to get on your podcast and tell your story. I'm like, it's funny that you mentioned that this guy, he was openly gay, and he didn't have no say. So just because he was openly gay and in prison, it was like he had a sign on his back and said, "Hey, come do me all the time."
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Damn.
like I said, that's messed up,
It is.
you know.
It
But
is.
it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
And
It is.
I
Well,
don't know,
Bob, I'm,
man.
I'm gonna ask you something else. Do you think these guys that actually goes in and be these predators, do you feel that they would do the same thing out here?
Oh yeah, but think about it. They go, it's easier because all they got to do is go to a gay bar. So already whoever's in there is already suspect, but they can, hey man,
Yeah.
it's different levels. If they're going to be mean, sadistic, manipulative, whatever, they're
Yeah.
going to do something. They ain't going to just try to kick it. No, man. Yeah, of course they're gonna. It's probably worse out here. No, it's probably worse in there, but it still goes on, dude. Hey, bro, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, man. In my hood, there was like a couple gay bars. And we'd be cruising around on the weekends, and every now we'd see somebody like, "Hey, man, ain't that old? Oh, what's this dude? you know, yeah, and next time we seen him, says, "Say, man, did we see you over there by that gay bar?" And he's like, "Oh man, I was just scoping it out, man. I was gonna hit a lick, make some money." Yeah, I'm like, I was thinking, yeah, hey, I was thinking, yeah, you gonna lick something.
You know, they had the draft special or something.
Yeah,
Draft special day. You look good.
But no, but there's like you say,
man.
there's some I don't know, dude. It's just that perversion, bro. If you don't, you got to understand what I'm talking about. It goes real deep. A man and a woman,
Yeah,
they got a relationship, but when you start going in that other thing, it's I don't
yeah,
know, dude. There's something about it that, like you say, it'll ruin marriages. You know how many my homegirl, I grew up with elementary school with this chick, man. She was a good chick, beautiful. She came home from work
yeah.
early and caught her husband in the shower with another dude, man.
Damn.
Wow.
And
You know,
she
man, that's
said
just damn.
never had a clue, you know,
Oh man.
never had a
Yeah,
clue, dude.
damn. That's
Never,
just
dude.
like the
You
guy
you need to
was
like.
on the show. That's just like the guy was on the show. You probably seen him Hips,
Yeah,
man, but he
yeah,
was in
hips.
Alabama prison, man. And no, he was often involved in that stuff too, man. And he actually said, man, that he can't keep a girlfriend because he always wanted back door. I'm like,
Oh man,
what?
yeah. Of course, that's always a big problem I hear, dude. You know,
Yeah, yeah. And
is Hip still in
see,
jail?
I
Is
don't
old Hip
know.
still in
Oh,
jail? You don't know?
No, no, he's out. He's out. But
Oh,
you know, just like with people that have skeletons in their closet, you know, they don't want to face the music. They want to go back. They want to go back
yeah.
and forget everything. You know,
Oh,
I call him, but right now he's like, I think he got me like
yeah,
blocked. Right now I'm blocked. He doesn't want to face the
yeah.
music, and I don't blame him.
Cause I know when I came on, he just left all of a sudden.
Yeah, he don't want to face the music. I mean,
Oh
I,
man.
hips.
that's cold.
I think he was partaking and it was consensual, and I don't think Hips was like forcibly taking it or anything like that. I think he was consensual, participating in it, just like how he said.
Yeah.
Mark had two of them, I had two of them, and we were a family.
Yeah. And,
Hey,
and
hey,
and you can
check
tell that he
this
was
out.
serious about that.
Hey, homie, check this out. So earlier I was when I was waiting for you to shoot me the link, I was on YouTube and some that Vato Tim Snow had a live show going, right?
Okay.
And he had some Vato from West Texas on there, and I didn't know him, but from right there in Odessa, you see, and there was a Vato in the Fed. He was claiming West Texas. He was a speaker for West Texas. And I don't know how many times he got caught in the shower with some other Vato, you know,
Damn.
and they were still letting him
Oh,
speak, dude, for that car, man.
For the West Texas
See?
track.
Yeah. And
oh
they
man.
jammed him up.
Yeah. Yeah.
They jammed him up and it's like, well, man, what's up with that? And all he could say was, "I'm gonna get mine." You hear me?
Oh,
Yeah. And I'm like,
man.
yeah, man. I'm like, that's why a lot of people they don't take a lot of them dudes serious, man, because it's
Yeah.
turned into that's just like I say, man, a little protection racket. You know, just join them if you're scared, and they'll
Yep.
take care of you,
Yeah.
man. You know,
Yeah.
so. But like I say, that's to them. I won't ever do no time no more because I don't break the law no more.
Yeah,
See,
I'm through with that.
I know
I'm through with that.
that.
'Cause
yeah, I'm done with all that. Hey, I can just sit back here and talk about it. You hear me?
It's crazy, you know. Man, you sit back and do it and just go back some of these stores, you be like, oh man, what?
Hey, man, you
Mm.
talk about embarrassing. There was this Vato. It's like anytime somebody's gonna get beat up, there everybody knows except
Exactly.
them, you
You
know.
know, everybody
So,
knows.
Bobby,
And
when you say
hey,
vato, what does that mean now? 'Cause I don't know Spanish now.
Oh,
You
oh,
it's
I'm
say
sorry,
vato, is
bro.
that Spanish?
That means dude, like a dude.
dude, like it's just a
Oh,
regular.
You hear me? Like,
It's like a bro or
all
a dude.
yeah, dude, a
right.
man, or
Okay.
whatever, you know. Oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I just
Okay.
forget, dude. But
That's all
and
right.
I'll use words from in there. But they're going to get this dude. Like I said, everybody knows except him. So he goes over there to the restroom, and the way it was set up, dude, they had like 8 toilets all lined up to each other, and they were pretty much
Yeah.
full. So he had to sit down. You sit right next to somebody, you know, and there
Yeah.
ain't no wall or nothing, dude. So this guy goes over there and starts like combing his hair, and man, he just turned around and hit that dude while he was sitting on the toilet, dude. And man, he fell off, right? But he must have been pinching one off because man, there was shit all over the place, dude. It's you hear me? All over the toilet, all over him. Then they just
Oh man.
started stomping him. Hey, then they started stomping him out,
Um,
man. You know.
That,
So
but that's the way it is in Texas, man. In Texas, it's like everybody else is gonna know before, but the guy that's gonna get hit, he's in the dark, man. Everybody else knows. Every other organization knows. Hey, man, look, hey,
exactly,
yeah.
exactly.
it's out of respect for every organization, man. Say, look, man, get your people. Certain time we're gonna do this. We know your
No, but that ain't cool, dude. I wouldn't tell nobody nothing. I'm like, we're gonna handle our business, and if you're in the wrong place, oh well.
people.
It's all good.
You know,
Damn.
yeah, man. Because you know how many times people they go and say, "Hey, man, look, we're
They've been
gonna
saving them.
we're gonna tear these dudes up, man. So you might want to get your people out of the day room." Man, 10 minutes later,
Yeah.
somebody done went and told, and they come and get these guys out. You know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Yeah.
so it's best not to say nothing, but they do. That's how they
Yeah.
politic, man. You
Yeah.
know,
Element of surprise.
Yep. But they don't get.
Damn.
yeah,
The guy that's about to get hit. He don't know nothing. He don't know nothing. Everybody else is just waiting for the shoe to drop. Everybody else is anticipating and waiting and be like, "Is it happening now? Nah, not yet. Now, not yet."
yeah. Hey, well, I got jumped by 4, 5 dudes in Texas in Darrington unit at the El Dragon, you know, on the Dragon unit. And now that I think about it, you know, when I was in the day room, I noticed a few people kind of just like
Looking at
looking, and then when I would turn around and look at them, they'd look away real quick, you know. And
You know something going on.
you. They're waiting.
yeah, hey, bro, but look, they closed the day room door and they run it in and out, right? So they went all the way up to the 3rd floor and started opening them gates. Them fools waited till the guards was all the way up on the 3rd floor, and they
Yeah.
got me. They got
Let
me.
me know.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
It,
man.
it kicked me everywhere except the bottom of my feet. You know.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah,
They had
yeah.
they had
I'm
steel boots.
telling you,
Texas ain't
man.
no joke.
What year did they stop giving you steel toe boots, Bobby? In 2002,
Uh,
2003?
no. Well, see, when I got thrown in SEG in '94. They were over for me then. You know, I
Yeah.
never
Oh.
went back to in 1994. Well, '93, the end of '93, I got sagged and never went back to population. I got out in 2000, so
Yeah.
they took mine
Damn.
real quick.
Yeah.
You know,
Because
but I don't know when
Yeah.
they took the other one. But they
did
were
they have
still tearing people up, man. So
yeah, with them did they have issue steel toe boots in Alabama, young blood?
No, we never had steel toe boots. No, no. We have what they
what?
call state bro names, but they wasn't steel toe. No. No,
Yeah, we had
man.
them brogans. We
Wow.
had them brogans, but they had that steel toe. And hey, man, they tear them out of the old boots when people leave. They tear that metal steel toe out and save them and use them, reuse it. You know?
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet, man. You know,
Oh yeah.
hey, convicts gonna find a way to make something out of nothing. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This fool done made a satellite dish in himself. Yeah.
With them to steal.
Yeah. Hey, but you know, for real, in prison, you always gonna meet a MacGyver in prison. You hear me?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, man. Hey, you got guys, man. Hey, they get them radios, man. They can do whatever with them, man. You know,
Hmm.
I still get amazed by that just watching them. You know, you're like, damn.
Yeah. They used to be
If
able to
you
make
want to find this, huh?
they used to be able to make where I was locked up, they used to make bigger antenna where you can catch TV channels that were on actual TV, but you were just picking up the frequency, just the audio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man.
Oh yeah. I used to tear. I knew how to do it, man. You just open that radio up and you wrap some wire around that AM bar, dude.
Yeah.
And man, I'm telling you, we used to listen to all the TV, all the shows. You just imagine what the people look like, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Hey,
that's
say, young blood, in all the shows I was listening to, all the female voices were dime pieces, you know.
yeah. You could actually
I can
watch or just listen to the movie.
Yeah,
But that was like a upgraded service to your radio. You know, people knew uh who you could send your radio to upgrade it to be able to watch these other
yeah,
channels, actually hear
yeah,
these other channels.
Yeah. Oh man.
yeah. It's crazy.
And to see a lot of people had them. I think what were they called, man?
A
The wood.
stinger.
No, not the really what the radios, the wooden ones.
Oh, the oh man, the RCA's, but they're called I can't remember. Yeah, but them big ones. Hey, dude, you still see them every now and then. They couldn't take them from them because they already had them. You
Yeah,
know.
their grandfather did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
uh,
I can't
big
even remember.
old jam boxes. I can't remember, but on the old units, that's where you see them. You won't see them on no new unit unless some old convict comes. You know.
Yeah, somebody with the
But
total number. Now they got all them cleared ones. Or now they got the iPads now, right? Tablets.
oh yeah, well, like I say, I left, but when I was in Fed the last time I did time was in the Fed, and they got MP3 players there. You know,
And how would you
Okay.
how how
uh,
how like how would you did you pay to upload the songs or
yeah, yeah, it's just straight off your account. You can actually listen. Like they got the bunch. I mean, shit, millions of songs, and you can listen to like 5, 10 seconds of a song. There were fools getting up there and just listening to 5, 10 seconds. It wasn't going to buy nothing. Didn't even have an MP3 player. You know, so they made it where you had to. They made it where you had to buy one and you could listen to. But yeah, for $1, dude, $1 a song, you can download them. And then they figured out how
Oh,
to bootleg them. They started stealing them. You know, some
that
MacGyver
sound
would.
about right.
somebody?
Yep, somebody would MacGyver it, and you could get it, and it's crazy. Yeah,
It's like
but
it's like the tablets now. I think the tablets they can be hacked to where they can watch porn, man.
oh, it don't
Oh
take
man.
a convict long, dude. Trust me, it don't take them long. You know, you know
Well,
the
guys, we're gonna come
system.
out the woodwork.
Yeah. Hey, but the system learns, the administration learns from the convicts, dude. The convicts are
Yeah.
always a step ahead of the system. Always. It's always been that
Yeah.
way and it always will, you know.
Yeah.
Even
They
out here
can't
on the
fool them, man.
streets. Even out here on the
Yeah.
streets, it's just if they didn't have snitches, man, they'd be in a heap of trouble.
They won't know
Mhm.
nothing. That's like they got to have them
Nothing.
informants, man.
Yep.
They got to
Got
have them.
to. Yeah, they do. But I mean, it keeps the cities a little safer.
Yeah, yeah,
That's why I tell people, hey, bro, I don't mess around no more, man. I go to church and I work. That's my life. And whatever city I'm living in, it's a safer place, man. Because I'm not a heroin addict. I used to be a monster, man. I'm gonna get my drug one way or
yeah.
another. You hear me? But all that's
Okay.
over with. Hey, bro, yesterday I celebrated 10 years off heroin, bro.
man.
10 years, you know?
Oh
Congratulations, bro.
man, that's good, man.
Yeah,
Hey, I was
man.
just finna ask you that, man. That's good, man.
That's good.
Congratulations, bro.
Amen. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Like I
that's
say, man, I
good.
just work. I just work now, dude. But if anything I
Yeah,
can do to help the youngsters stay off of drugs, stay out of prison, that's why when I met
yeah,
Noel and we started talking, and I'm like, yeah, man, we can talk. That way, these people know what's waiting.
Exactly.
yeah. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I know we've been on this story here for a while, but we're gonna do some more. And man, yeah,
Yeah,
that's what's up, man.
I mean, in between both of y'all right there, it's about 40 years of prison knowledge from different backgrounds, different
Hmm.
insights. I mean, it's 40
Yeah,
years of prison knowledge. And you're gonna see
yeah,
two different perspectives, because two different backgrounds. You know, you
yeah.
know, young blood.
Yeah, they see different ones. Hey, we ought to set up a date when we're just talk about just the violence, the gangs and the
Yeah,
murders
yeah,
and all that kind of stuff. You
yeah.
Yeah,
hear
I
me?
got, hey man, I reached out to a couple of guys. I told them, well, it's been about a month ago, man, and they willing to come on too, man. And speak about this stuff here that goes on.
yeah, because
Yeah,
that's the whole thing.
uh,
I want to get all nationalities on
Yeah,
one
for
platform,
sure.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what's up, man.
and that way everybody can see. We're not just gonna try to be what's that called? That word, not feed, but not we're not just gonna be concentrating to one race. We want
Oh
to
yeah,
have
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah,
we want to have
yeah,
No, yeah, we're not exclusive just to the minorities or whatever, but
exactly
everybody,
everybody,
exactly.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. From
everybody.
all segments of life, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, and that's
Let's get some honkies on the show.
yeah. No, we will, man. That way,
I'm playing.
everybody,
But
everybody in
well,
the audience.
hey man, hey man, I got a few of them gonna come on now.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh no, it
They
just
don't
played.
mind.
No, but because look, everybody does their time different. They see things different, and they
Yeah, exactly,
perceive
man.
things different.
exactly,
They're taking
Yeah,
everything in
yeah,
differently. So
exactly.
yeah,
yeah.
but everybody's opinion is important because listen, everybody out there
It
listening,
matters.
they're going to relate to somebody that they're listening to on the show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Something like a prison matters. Something that's gonna let the people know exactly.
Yeah.
yeah. Because this Mark topic is just exposing one. And the we got more content than just Mark. Mark is just Mark. Mark is going to be Mark. And Dante's
Yeah.
going to be
Yeah,
Dante.
yeah,
So
yeah. Exactly.
we can't just be wasting our energy and resources on these two guys. Where, like I said, y'all guys got 20 plus years individually, plus whoever else we bring. That's another 10 plus
Oh yeah,
whatever years of knowledge, and it's going to be different insights. Because
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
for
prison
sure.
prison is racial. Everybody's Mexicans, blacks, whites, others. And we all kind of different politic, different ways, but
yeah.
you know, so it's
Because regardless of how you feel, they make you segregate in there, dude.
yeah,
You know,
they
they
Oh
do.
yeah,
make you
yeah.
segregate in
Exactly.
prison.
They make it like that. They
Yeah.
makes they and they breeze on that shit. You know what I mean?
The county jail's different. People
Yeah,
doing the county, kicking it with everybody. But when
Everybody.
you get to the system, everything changes.
Yep.
yeah.
In the
Hmm.
I'm
county.
gonna, hey, no, I'm gonna, later on, I'm gonna text you a couple of names of some dudes, some friends of mine. They're gone now. I've known 5 dudes on death row, and only one got off. But these dudes did some terrible crimes. But if you knew them, you would think, man, there's no way they did that, because they were cool, but they snapped, dude. They snapped. See, and I'm gonna give you some names that if you want to do a little investigating on them, just to, you read. But like I
Yeah,
say,
we can do a video.
I know these dudes, and they were like when I say they were good dudes, I know people trip out, but they were good dudes. You could trust them, you could believe them if they said something to
Yeah,
you. You didn't have to worry about them stealing from you or nothing. But they snapped, dude. And
yeah.
cost them their life, man.
Yeah.
So
You you
It
you
happens, man.
you Bobby, UFO pilot wants to know if you know some guy named Timothy Thompson.
uh, Timothy Compton,
Yeah, Thompson.
man, I know some Thompsons. Where did they do their time at? They don't know. Hey, well, I've been looking for a dude actually named Bobby Thompson. Man, he's from out here somewhere. I did time with him on Bloody Beaumont, and he said, "Man, if you're ever in Nebraska, look me up." Well, I never thought I'd come over here, but here I am, dude, and I'm trying to find him. He's a good dude. You hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, he's
Yeah.
another one of them good dudes.
So
Yeah.
I mean, right now when we get off, I'll set up another schedule another point interview, that way we can do another live. You know what I mean, and give the audience some more content.
Yeah, for real, for sure.
Yeah,
Like I
sounds
say,
good,
dude, I
man.
know.
That sounds good.
Hey, and one of the guys that is still in the county right now, dude, you got to check. He's been in the county 3 years, bro, and they're going to give him the death penalty. I guarantee it. And
Damn.
but he's still there. Me and this dude were in the halfway house together. We worked together. I never would have thought but like I say, it's a sex thing. It plays a part, bro. And something happens to you, man, when you go down that route, and yeah. But anyway, yeah, for sure. No, set it up. I'm gonna shoot you a couple names in here in a little bit so you can, check it out.
Yeah, yeah, bro. I mean, because we already been here for 2 hours, and I mean, I'm
Okay.
I'm pretty sure y'all guys are tired of me. Y'all got another day of work tomorrow, and it's already going on 2 hours. I mean, tomorrow. I mean,
Okay, man.
we'll set up a schedule, and we'll do another one tomorrow if y'all okay with it.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
good, man. Yeah,
All
sounds
right,
good, man.
all right, Bobby. You have
Okay,
a good
man.
one. All right, young blood. You have a good one as well.
All right,
All right,
brother.
y'all.
All
All
right,
right, man.
All right, Facebook.
All right, bye. All right, peace out.
Y'all have a good one. See y'all tomorrow.